Hello everyone. Happy month of October. September just breezed by. That was my birthday month. So lots to do, updating yourself, driver's license, doctor's appointments, yada yada. But I want to wish everyone in October a happy birthday as we get it underway. And also to recognize breast cancer awareness month. And so this design is going to honor and bring awareness to that hopefully we can find a cure to that nasty disease. The supplies you'll need, your primary supplies, would be a detailing brush. I'm using this one here. It's a Lacomacure. It's a 18/0 size, and it's considered a liner brush. Let's see if you can see. So it has a really small little brush there. Bristles. And then our top coat is Cess Veitch. My background color is China Glaze, and this is China Glaze 862, Something Sweet. And then my two acrylic paints that we'll be using tonight is Fuchsia and White, and they're both apple barrels. Apple barrel you can find at Walmart and also at Michael's, and China Glaze at your local beauty supply, or shortly, ladies, you'll be able to get that from You Matter. So the first thing you want to do is start out with clean nails. You want to apply your base coat, your top coat, if it's a dual. This Cess Veitch, I only use that for my top coat, and then my base coat, I used Nail Life, and it's also a treatment. It revitalizes the nails. As you can see, I cut my nails down. New cycle for myself. And so once you've done that, you apply your base coat, which in this case was the China Glaze. It's very translucent, so I had to use 2 coats. And once you do that, to achieve this design here, we're going to start with our acrylic paints and put out just a dab of our fuchsia. We're going to use a little bit of our white. And the skill we're going to use here is like leopards, and we've done that before. So you want to just take your paint and define the area you want, which in this case is going to just be our lower French, and just make just random dots. And so that's all I want to do there. And this finger we're going to save and do the breast cancer symbol in acrylic. So that's how I achieved the base for these two. Then in cleaning your brush, you can clean your brush with the acrylic paints with water or fingernail polish remover. I like to use acetone, so it just cleans it really quickly. Then next we want to cover up the ends of our circles. So all I'm going to do is just dab, 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 almost like in the shape of a C around the dots that we made. And this dabbing technique I picked up from Robin Moses, and it really is helpful because dragging a straight line in a small area sometimes can be really difficult. So just dabbing allows you to achieve your line, and it's where you want it to be placed. A little easier to get it right on the items. And in this case, we're just circling the sides of the dot. So there, that's how that came out. And so while we let that dry, we're going to move on to the next step, which is our breast cancer symbol. I have here some white acrylic paint from Sally's. It does come in a smaller size. This just works better for me. And then a monomer. And that also is from Sally. You always want to use the same products from your powder and your liquid. And this is the ASP bonding liquid for acrylics. And I just put some in my dabbing dish. And the best brush to work with when doing acrylics is a sable brush of some sort. This is a Kolinsky. It's a little pricey, but you can keep it for years. I've had this brush for years. Okay, so now what we're going to do is make our breast cancer symbol. And I'm sure everyone's seen the ribbon. So we're going to do it pretty much like you would apply a nail. So, you know, I dipped it in the monomer. And now I'm going to place a dot on my nail. And just move it around before it actually hardens to get my circle. Try and stay in frame here. And with the Kolinsky bristles, you can just really guide your product a little easier than if you were to use a nylon brush. Okay, so now we're gonna do the other portion of the ribbon. And you want to be careful that your circle doesn't close as you're applying it. Okay. And do the tail of the ribbon. So I hope everyone is getting their October off to a really good start. We've got really nice weather. You hear my security going crazy. I think the kids are walking past. Any activity, Stella definitely lets me know something's going on outside. How many of you have animals? That's my working girl. Okay, so now I have my ribbon there. And you really can't see it that well. So we're going to let it dry. And then I'm going to go over it with pink. Let's see if you can see it. I don't know. Let's see. Actually, I guess you can see it a little better there. So I'll be going over that with pink. So now we want to go ahead and go back to our other nail. Stella! So now we want to go back to our other nail, which is dry. But before I do that, I want to make sure that my brush is clean. Okay, and that your monomer is covered, because this can actually get bacteria in it really easily. So you always want to make sure that you take the time to close those supplies back up and put your brush away so that it'll be good when you're ready to come back for it next time. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is this is optional. You could just leave your design with the little animal print at the bottom, but you know I like the bling, so I added that. So that's what we're gonna do now. So we'll take our Sesvit and we'll allow that to pull a double duty. Let it be our adhesive for our stones. We'll be using the 1 milliliters, and also our shine for the top coat. So you'll go ahead and apply your top coat, and then add, while it's still wet, add a little bit. You can use a dotting tool or a toothpick or even a pen to pick up your stones. And I'm placing them kind of in between the little animal print symbols, so that you can still see those. It's a little pop of color and shine. And how many you place, again, is totally up to you. You are the artist. So whatever you like or your client likes, that's what's proper. Okay, so I'm going to add one more, I think. Maybe there. No, we'll take that off. It didn't work. There we go. Need to add a little more. And one thing, ladies, I want to mention to you, and gentlemen, if you're viewing, is don't forget to take your iron. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize I have become anemic, and it's amazing how important iron really is. It just completely shut me down. And so I'm back on the mend, but it was very scary, and I'm so grateful that it's something as simple as iron deficiency, because I was losing my muscle control. Alrighty, so now that's all taken care of. And also here, you can't really see it because it's the clear, but my ribbon is now dry. So I'm going to take some pink, and actually our little detail brush, and our paint is still wet, and go over the symbol in pink so it's actually seen better. I don't know if anyone is walking for the cause this month or not, but this would be a pretty cool design to have in case you are. There, now you can see the pink ribbon a little better. And of course, you know, I want that bling. So I'm gonna let this dry just a second. And then we'll put our stones on. I haven't heard of any races just yet myself, but I'm sure there are going to be several here in my county as well. Okay, so now I want to put some stones on the side. So I'm using my CSV just on the side of where the acrylic is. And now I'll take a few stones just to bring the design all together. Let's see here. Okay. Let me put one right there. Maybe I guess that's the only place I'll put it, and use some glitter. Once again, like I said, with us being the artists, we can change our mind however we like. And I have some pink glitter here that I think I want to use. And this is Wet n Wild. I got this in a haul from Walgreens many months ago, and it's number 4356. 5G, excuse me. Okay. And like I said, just a little bit to kind of bring it into place. So I'm going to put it right there. And maybe a little on the side. So that way the ribbon will actually stand out a little better. And of course, I'm going to go ahead and CSV top coat. And there we have it. Our design for Breast Cancer Month. Okay, let's see if you can. Is this better for you? Try and see which is a better site. I think probably without the light is better. There we go. Bring it up for you. Alrighty, well, God bless you. And do your part to help bring awareness to breast cancer. We're getting the edge on it, but we haven't found a cure. So do your part. And if you want a fun design, just to remind yourself and those around you to be aware, I suggest this one. Very easy and simple. Alright, well, thank you for your watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.